la 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 la. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a human on the other side of this screen when this finished. So I'm happy to see you. Hi, Papa Blood.
I made it.
You made it. Hello.
I still don't have any resolution, but I'm here.
Crappy quality is better than no quality.
Fair.
Let's go. What's good? What's good, Blood Fam? Happy Sunday. How we doing? How we feeling? I hope y'all got some rest. I did. I got my first Sunday nap in like 3 weeks.
How'd that feel?
It was amazing. Until you called and woke me up. Because your TV didn't work. Like, that's not my fault. Anyway, since he's drinking a freaking orange soda, hydrate before you dehydrate. The water is back.
I got water too.
I got all the water. I got so much water. I don't know what to do with it. But it's good to be here. Good to see everybody. We got a real dandy tonight. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers sitting at the, I don't know what seed, probably 4. Hosting Jaden, and the boys, the Commanders. Looking for the biggest upset of the weekend, to be honest.
I don't know that that's the biggest upset of the weekend.
Well, who's upset anybody yet? So, nobody. So,
well, Houston.
Yeah, but they were the home team and the higher seeding, so that cannot technically be an upset.
They were 3-point dogs.
Just because Vegas made them underdogs, they were at home. They won their division, and those doo-doo brains in LA couldn't do that. So, therefore, they're underdogs by default.
I feel like they was an underdog by the pick'ems because nobody else but me picked them.
Yeah, you're missing the whole point. Tampa Bay, they're only at the 4 because they have to be. Because if it went the way things were supposed to be, they'd be like a 6.
What?
Like in terms of record. So really, they can be considered underdogs here too. Because I think Washington has more wins than Tampa Bay.
They got 2 more wins.
That's what I'm saying. But they are the road team. Therefore, in the playoffs, by default, they are the underdog. They did not get to host the game, therefore they are the underdog. This game would be a lock if it was in Washington. Ain't nobody able to play on that freaking field.
without hurting a body part that we shall not mention.
Anything below the waist. Anything. It doesn't matter. Pick something, and it's been broken on that field. But no. Anyway.
Also,
you didn't
what's up, Crafty, Rob, and Lisa?
Anyway, you didn't even let me finish. Shake and Bake hosting the real dog today. And that's Jaden. And he is him. And the whole world is about to see. Anyway, continue.
Joe Mixon cursed on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, well, he's done worse things to children. So... I'm just saying, him saying the F word on a kid's show is it's light work for him.
What's up, Lindsay?
We still love Joe, though.
Yep, I'm rooting for him for sure. Well,
I'm rooting for him. Well, he's playing Kansas City, but I don't want him to have a good game.
Man, do you know that the AFC next weekend is going to be a bloodbath? It literally is going to be a bloodbath, at least in Buffalo.
I'm just ecstatic that Buffalo or Baltimore will be gone before I even have the chance to see them. And I hope it is Buffalo. I hope Lamar does it to them.
Washington's set to kick off. Here we go.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will receive the ball first, and it will be a touchback. No, but seriously, this should end the MVP debate next weekend, right? Which team can beat who? I know it's a team sport, but that's how these feeble minds work, right? This should end the debate, so I hope Lamar does it to him.
Well, I mean, Lamar done beat him once this year, so
I
shouldn't
know that, but
be a tiebreaker?
people seem to forget about that. I don't, you don't, but I just called the general public feeble minds.
Did you want Washington or Tampa?
Wow, what do you think?
Okay. Baker's under center. First down and 10. Goes play action, looking down the field. Lets it go. It's caught. First down.
Oh my God. That was a collision. I want the Bills to get absolutely butchered next week. That's what I'm saying. Look, they did what I wanted. They put the hurt on the Broncos, right? They're up. They put Mitch Trubisky in. That's what I asked for. They're at the top. Now I want Lamar to just break them. I just want them to be broken.
All right, it is 1st and 10. Ball is at the 41. It's going to hand it off. There goes Bucky Irving, and he gets slammed at the line of scrimmage.
Bobby Wagner making his presence known.
There's always that one guy that's 30-something years old that everybody thinks is done, but shows up in the playoffs on the right team at the right time.
He's shown up all year with them, let's be honest. Everyone kind of thought he was cooked, and he kind of got revitalized in Washington.
What's up, JB? Did the Colts win today? They did not fire Chris Ballard, so maybe not.
But Gus Bradley is gone, so yeah.
Back to pass, looking down the field. Here comes Prince, steps up, takes off.
There goes gonna go.
He slides down after about a 2-yard gain.
And they interviewed Lou Anarumo, which Bengals fans will tell you is a terrible idea, but I think it would be a great signing.
He's a good coach. Somebody had to be a scapegoat.
That's what I was trying to explain to my resident Colts fan at work today, because he was just like so upset about it. And I'm like, man, you're part of that sheep crowd, Joe. Nah, Lou's a good guy.
Back to pass, looking down the field, fires over the middle. Caught by Evans, and he's off to the races down at the 35-yard line.
That's the one thing about Mike, man. He's got some good hands. But no, honestly, wherever Lou ends up, that team will benefit from it.
Yeah, Lou brings a lot of good qualities. Like I said, Cincinnati just had to have somebody to blame.
And they don't want to blame the head coach for as long as possible.
I don't know. I've been a Cincinnati fan for a long time, and I could have told you that it had been coordinators first. The two coordinators.
Yeah, but that don't mean it necessarily needed to be coordinators.
Oh, no. There goes Bucky Irving. He's going to get about 2.5, maybe 3.
There's too much red on my TV, and it's clashing. I wanted the black jerseys for a reason.
Yeah. Lisa's pulling for Tampa Bay today. Well, you and Rob are going to be buddies.
Nah, I'm pulling for him. We haven't seen him
yet. 2nd down and 7. But Baker's back to pass, fires it, and it's dropped.
Jalen
McMillan goes right through his hands.
They're different shades. That's what makes it so bad. It's clashing. That's the reason I didn't watch the Green Bay Philly game. Too much green. I didn't see what jerseys they ended up wearing.
Dude, that was right in his hands. That should have been a first down.
Oh, yeah. Marshawn Lattimore's playing. This is, I think, his first game with them, right?
Yep. He had the hamstring issue when he got there. All right, Baker's back to pass. Looking down the field. Lets it go deep. He's got a man. And it just overthrows McMillan. He goes right back to McMillan in double coverage after that drop. That's pretty ballsy.
It's respect, though. Like, quarterbacks that won't just shy away from a guy because they drop it or make a mistake. Like, going back to him, I think I respect that. Gets their confidence up.
Well, yeah, it doesn't break that young man's confidence. And Ben, the game's already started. We don't broadcast it. We just call it.
It's going to be a 50-yard field goal attempt. That was a long one.
Wind in Tampa Bay. Kick is up. It's straight. It is.
Oh, there's a flag. There was a flag on the kick. It came out before the kick, too.
What does that mean, Adam?
He's talking about Baker being ballsy. It's easy to be ballsy in college because the defense is not as strong as an NFL defense.
Oh, they're going to get a 5-yard penalty on the defense. Watched a lot of Baker Mayfield.
No, they declined it. The kick is good. It would have been 4th and 2.
I mean,
I guess they didn't want to. They wanted to keep their points that were already on the board. You got to respect that.
Well, for Todd Bowles wanting to get the lead and have something to protect is his goal because that defense will step up.
Listen, I love. Yeah, but everybody sucks in Carolina. To be fair, Adam, but it's Carolina's fault, not the quarterback.
It's not the player's fault. It's the place's fault.
It's the dysfunctionality. But anyway, I like the Commanders playing from behind. Anyway, I like it more in like a 2-minute drill situation because Jaden just has that clutch gene. Bryce Young hasn't sucked in so many weeks. Yeah, but it took him 2 years to not suck. It took him getting benched like 3 times to not suck. Like, they didn't give Baker and Sam Darnold those chances, and now look what they're doing.
But here's the thing.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be saying not because before you know it, they could lose somebody off their coaching staff that's really been helping him. Something could change on offense, and he can go right back to where he was at.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't want to keep Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold around, and now, you know. I'm just saying, hey, Crafty.
Thank you, Crafty.
Put you up on the board.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Bryce has one more bad year, and they might give up on him for good.
Well, I got one great compliment for Bryce Young right now. One huge compliment.
I think he's done a lot better. I think he's grown a lot.
I think he is a better choice than any quarterback that's going to get drafted this year.
I could probably believe that. I've only seen got a blood drop next to my name. A legit wide receiver 1, dude. The guys that you drafted the last year or so, I think going into year 2 with the raccoon eating boy and
Legette's supposed to be
him. I couldn't remember his last name. And Jalen Coker that you guys drafted this year too, he's coming up as well. I think they're gonna come into year 2 a lot better.
Well,
that Jalen kid, kickoff's up, he's gonna return it, and he's gonna cross the 30 and push his way to maybe the 33. But I think that Jalen kid's gonna. It took him the first half of the season, but that second half of the season, when things started kind of gelling in Carolina, he started looking like more of a threat.
Well, things started gelling when Adam Thielen came off of IR.
Just because you're undrafted, don't mean you can't step up into a 1 or 2 role. I mean, it doesn't matter where you're drafted or not drafted. If you come in and you have talent, you can be that guy. Yeah, and then look what he started doing. I mean, you have talent. 1st and 10, back to pass. Jaden, pressure's coming, and he's going to throw it away over the head of number
Crowder.
80. Is that Crowder?
80? Yeah. What's up, James?
I think he could very well be the 1 or 2 if they get rid of Thielen. All right, 2nd and 10. The Bucs in pressure early.
They said they were going to blitz him a lot today.
And they're going to go to the ground game. Robinson shakes his first tackle, and he's able to get a little over 3. Brian Robinson Jr.
Herbert plays like Stafford in the regular season and Nate Peterman in the postseason. Dude, he blew up.
Nah, he's just got cursed with being a Charger, and at the end of the day, a Charger's gonna Charger. It just happens. All right, 3rd down and 6. This Tampa Bay crowd is loud and rowdy. Play clock's running down. Back to pass. Pressure comes. He's going to take a shot deep down the field. And I think that's caught. That's Terry McLaurin. Oh, my God. What a catch. And that's going to go 35 yards in the air, and he drops it right in the bucket.
Dude, that you can't make a better throw than that.
Jaden is him, bro. Like, I'm telling you. He's been doing this all season. Remember when he did it to the Bears, though? That was the funniest time. Oh, my gosh.
He didn't even get to look. He didn't get to look back. He just looked up and saw the ball. Like, I mean, he saw it coming right into his. I mean, how perfect.
That's a strong connection right there. 1st and 10. Jaden's under pressure, and he's trying to fight to get back to the line, and it will go for no yards. Dude, what a play, man. I tell you, Thielen's a perfect mentor for Jalen. I think so, too. He's a good veteran presence to have, period. He's a great receiver.
He knows how to play the position really well.
2nd and 10, back to pass, rolling out right, looking downfield, pressure's coming. He's trying to get a path, and he is able to keep it himself. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. He was directing traffic.
Do you like how it looks like he's jogging when everybody else is sprinting to catch him?
Yeah. Yeah, that looked like Lamar right there, directing traffic. Like I know Lamar. They don't like Jaden doesn't like to be compared to Lamar, but it's hard not to sometimes. He moves like him.
I'm gonna until he gets a little thicker. I'm gonna compare him to RG3 forever.
3rd down and 2, right out the red zone. Oh, I feel it too. Back to pass, looking flushed left, looking downfield, gonna keep it himself.
Oh, Levante David cuts him off.
And Levante David throws up the hit.
And you know Dan Quinn's not going to get ballsy here, is he?
I could see him. And not the same way.
That's good closing speed. Levante David's been in the league for a long time, and look how fast he closed.
He's a heck of a ball player. They got a good defense. They're staying on. I was going to say, I feel like they might go. If I'm Tampa, I'll foot send everybody. 4th and 2. Here comes the pressure. And he throws it into the ground. And it's going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs. Hey, that's the risk you have to be willing to take.
You're right, Adam. I think so too. I thought he could have made that edge.
He wanted to stay behind his blockers, though.
I think he wanted to no, that not the one before. Or the last one where David cut him off. There was no blockers.
Oh, I thought Adam was talking about down on the right side.
No, he's talking about on the left side. And he's saying that if he was just sprinting, he could have got the edge and got the 1st down.
Oh,
I think it's more that he was wanting to throw the ball and then chose to run. Man, I hate not putting points on the board.
I mean, you got to trust your defense if you're going to make a decision like that. And, you know, the offense that Tampa has is a tall task to ask your defense to step up. But, I mean, they've contained the run so far, and that's big for playing against Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield without the play action is not Baker Mayfield, you know, and you have to have the run to keep that one going. It only matters if in the 4th quarter this game comes down to 3 points. I think that's when if things start going wrong, you can blame that on the momentum shift. But I mean, they were already moving the ball fairly well up until right then and there. So I think it's very Dan Campbell of him to do that, but did the Packers pay the price for not resting their starters last week?
No.
I think the Eagles are just the team becoming the team they're supposed to be.
The Eagles have a lot of balance. They play very gritty, hard, slow-paced football. They're not the best watch in the NFL, but they really took Jordan Love out of what he wanted to do today.
Yeah, the Eagles are kind of like the Niners. What, last year or the year before? Last year, just grind the football.
All right, 1st and 10, balls at the 20. Baker hands off to Bucky. I'm assuming. And he's going to push forward for like 5 yards, maybe 6.
He's going to pick up 6 when he should have had 3.
I have a feeling this year they're going to outlaw this, pushing from behind.
Oh, well, we thought that with the tush push, and they didn't. Even after Brock Purdy got like 2 concussions from it. And that the tush push is the same thing.
All right, 2nd down and 4. They gave him 6 on the play. Baker's in the gun, going to hand it off again. He's going to push forward, and he breaks through. 1st down and then some. He's got guys holding on for dear life.
I mean, I don't really care about him either, Adam, but, I thought right there towards the end of the season, Purdy getting smacked in the head one good time, right when that whole play was under fire and under watch. I thought that was going to be the nail in the coffin, but I don't think they can ever take that away, honestly. Yeah, that Bucs player did just get rocked. They got both backs in the backfield.
Gonna go play action, looking downfield, takes a chance, hits
Jalen
McMillan on the sideline.
There's so many Jalens. Jalen's got to be the most common first name in this league right now.
I don't know, but I think it's pretty sinister and awesome. All the talk about Purdy's contract, and now I heard he said something about being willing to take a team-friendly contract to stay.
Oh, I bet he will.
1st and 10. Gonna hand it off again. There goes Irving, and he gets no gain. Dude, I can't help but want to go Buccaneers.
I mean, you don't have to add the S. He doesn't have an S. Just one Bucky. Not many Buckies. Just one.
I wish we had one closer. I'd go do all my Christmas shopping there.
Dude, it's so easy to spend so much money there.
I know. There's a handoff again, and they're just going to continually try to run the ball 2 yards on 2nd down there.
I told you they need the run game for Baker's success with the play action. And here it comes right here too.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has deported. All right, 3rd down and 8 at midfield. Rashad White's in the backfield. Back to pass, looking, steps up, and he's going to try to keep it, and he's going to fight his way for positive yardage to avoid the sack. That was tough. No bets won. I knew I couldn't rely on Diver. Yeah, I know. Diver got me too. I should have known better. I am sorry about your bet, though. I was really pulling for that one. I think you got all but like one player in one quarter of that game, too. All right, the Bucs are going to punt here at midfield. It's 4th and 7. Yeah, I was I wanted to bet this game, but I was just disappointed that I lost money because of Denver again. And he's going to call for a fair catch at about the 8. Well, maybe the 9. 3:34 to go in the first. 3-0. Just how bad are the New York Giants were this year? In one city, they were denied going to a hotel because the hotel was for women only. Oh, they should have let them in. Just kidding. I like that running back for New York.
Tracy?
Yes. Tyrone Tracy. I love that guy. Chiefs fans must be happy that they only have to play one game versus the Bills or Ravens. I'd rather have to play the Bills and the Ravens than have to play the 5, 6, or 7 in the AFC this year. So I'm happy either way because I got my wish. All of the AFC wildcards were eliminated immediately. Last time we played the Texans in the playoffs, we broke the Texans. That was Deshaun Watson. Crafty, we did have a Zach Wilson sighting today, even though
I finally figured out what number he wears for Denver. It is 4.
It's 4, yeah. It's not the same as with the Jets. If they would make him QB2, I would have bought a jersey this year. But they have him as an emergency quarterback.
And I don't think Sean Payton's going to get rid of him either.
Yeah, that's what makes me mad. I don't want to see Bo Nix get hurt or nothing, and I also don't want to watch Jarrett Stidham play. Period.
I think Jarrett Stidham won't be there next year.
I'm fine with that. If they make Zach QB2, I'll buy his jersey. All I'm saying, if something were to happen to Bo and he go down mid-game or something, I think Zach could still go out and win a game for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had a better record than Aaron Rodgers did with the Jets.
Yeah, it makes you realize just how hard it is to play for the Jets. And maybe it wasn't all Zach's fault.
Philadelphia's pass game did not look good today, but that was more Green Bay's defense.
1st and 10, quick pass, a screen to McLaurin. He breaks a tackle and somehow makes positive yardage there. He's going to get about 2. He should have lost 2. He should have lost 2, but ended up with positive 2. I love Dan Quinn because he's like another Dan Campbell. He's like just a dude, you know? Like a dude you want to sit at a bar with. Like, he's just a dude. He always got the backwards hat on. Like, I don't know. 2nd and 8. He's going to check it down to Robinson. And I feel like if he had not lowered his head, he could have got more yardage. He runs straight into the defenders that his blocker was trying to block for him. But I feel like if he would have stayed straight up and maybe looked around, he could have gotten a little further. But it's going to be 3rd down and 6 at their own 12.
They've got to find a way to get some kind of throw downfield. All the check down and run plays, they're going to just keep teeing off on them.
Play clock's running down. Back to pass. Has time. Flushed right. Looking. Fires. And he's got the 1st down. That's Zach Ertz. Oh, reliable.
Big target.
All reliable in the middle. Where do you think Anarumo goes? Well, the only place he's interviewed is Indy so far. I still think that's a good fit. Do you think he goes for being a head coach, or he would settle for a DC somewhere?
He was fine. He was finalist in several positions over the last couple of years, and just
that's what I'm saying. What do you think he would be okay with being a DC somewhere, or if he would want? I think so too. 1st and 10 at the 20. Handoff. No, fakes a handoff. Throws the dart in the middle to McLaurin all the way down to the 39. Dude, those two are so much fun, man. I just love them. They got so much energy. That's how I feel about Baker and Mike Evans, though. I get so excited.
When you see a quarterback and a wide receiver on the same page,
it's scary.
It's really good. When they know each other so well, they can put on a show.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 39. Handoff. And he's going to go up the middle for about 4. That's Robinson. We haven't seen any Eckler yet in this game. Other than that 4th and 2 where he kind of tries to check it down to him and he throws it at his feet.
Speak of the devil.
I mean, like, we haven't seen him actually. He's been on the field multiple plays. They got both backs in the backfield. 2nd and 6. And they're going to check it to Eckler. He's got a lane. He's got a 1st down and more. He's going to cross the 50 to about the 45.
I still hate that play, even though it went for 15.
I hate that play unless it works, because it's either the best play or the worst play. I think he stays in the AFC so he can show Cincy that it wasn't his fault. Send him to Tennessee with Callahan. Wouldn't that be funny?
That's possible.
I mean, Callahan's defense was pretty good. They just got a couple injuries piled up towards the end. It's their offense that was bad. Let's be real. They didn't have a quarterback. No, but Callahan and Anarumo ending up back together is just, like, hilarious. I don't know.
Once all these head coaches are named, you'll start figuring out where these guys are going to end up.
Yeah, that's why we were saying earlier, Crafty, that Anarumo was just a scapegoat in all of this, and that's the end of the 1st quarter, by the way. I don't ever think it was his fault. I think as free agents didn't really hit like the way they were supposed to, and things just didn't jive the way they were supposed to, and at the end of the day, a coach can only do so much. The coach can't go out on the field and do it for them. The players have to still play. And, like you said, towards the end of the year, it started looking better. But
the last month of the year, they played pretty good defense. They finally got their stuff together. But they, like I said, it's a scapegoat firing, so he'll end up somewhere. I'm just looking to see where all he's interviewing.
Yeah, I hadn't heard nothing but Indy. I'm sure Indy won't be the only interview he does.
Man, the Jets are interviewing everybody. Both of your coordinators.
Do you like Dan Quinn? I mean, he's all right. I'd have a beer at the bar with him. I don't even drink beer, but if Dan Quinn or Dan Campbell said, "Let's have a beer," you don't say no.
I like both of those guys.
I want them to do an interview together, like a joint interview.
Did you know what's really strange? And I didn't realize this, but Robert Saleh was a defensive coordinator at San Francisco. He goes to be the Jets head coach, and he went to Green Bay to be the offensive consultant.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too.
Daniels rolls right, gets it out for a catch and a first down. That is, I cannot see, Robinson.
That was Brian Robinson. He went for 13 yards right there. 1st and 10 at the 32. And they go to the ground game. Handoff, Robinson. And he's going to spin forward for about 5. I could see Lou end up in somewhere we wouldn't expect to, like Vegas.
Yeah, it just depends on who gets named head coaches in some of these places because he's got relationships with a lot of people. So if he doesn't, he doesn't have any head coaching interviews scheduled that I see so far.
2nd down and 5. Play clock's running down. Back to pass. Stands in. Has a lot of time. Checks it down. And Robinson's going to get blasted. But he will pick up about 2. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Right outside of the red zone, about where they were, real close to where they were earlier in this game and had their turnover and downs. You think they take the points if they get to 4th down here? Second time around.
Yeah, learn your lesson.
3rd and 3. Jaden's going to keep. He's looking. Oh, and he takes a shot. Oh, he got blasted, bro. Maybe right in the gut. I don't know. And it's going to be 4th and 1. It was like 4th and 2 or 3 the last time. So I don't know. Look at this. Oh my God. He was already out of bounds.
He's just not big enough.
But he was out of bounds. All right, 4th and 1. It looks like they're going to, well, it looks like there's a timeout. I think he needs to catch his breath. He just got knocked into like 2028. And that's Tampa calling their first timeout. Dude, Vita Vea is a massive human being. There's a lot of very massive dudes on that Tampa defense. Oh my God, that hurt me. It is because he's so small. You're right. But the angle of that hit just looked bad. They made sure to pick him straight up immediately. All right, 4th and 1. Offense is staying out there. They're at the 23. And they're gonna hand it off to Eckler, and he's gonna get pulled down at the 1st down mark. I swear they spot it. The Tampa player pulled him down right there. And they're signaling a 1st down. Yeah, he fell backwards. If he would have pushed forward, he would have been stopped, but he pulled him down.
What's up, Hassan?
My cats are just dead sprinting through this house. I can hear them. They're just running laps. 1st and 10. Jaden's going to keep. He's going to get inside the 20. He's going to cut into the 20 or to the 15. They said he was pulling out of the hit before contact, too. Wow. He's still putting a massive hit on him, pulling out of it, too. That's going to go for 7. What's up, Ringo?
Ringo.
Second down and 3. The 15 in the red zone now. Back to pass, fires, and it's going to go incomplete. It was a rocket. Trying to feed it in there to Scary Terry. Good coverage.
Lisa, when I was a kid, ABC Wild World of Sports would come on, and they would always have barrel jumping on there. I laughed when I saw that.
So no Eckler for this 3rd and short in the red zone, which I find that interesting.
He's one of your better pass catchers.
Well, they got Robinson in, and I figured it would be McNichols instead of Robinson too. And Washington's gonna burn their first time out here as the play clock's running down. Man, his face is bleeding. Oh my gosh! Yeah, Jaden's got a gash on his face. Who are you rooting for?
Dan Gamble. That's pretty good, John.
I'm rooting for him. And the boys.
Being a very conservative,
look at that.
Yeah, see, having a very conservative outlook on that's a nice little cut.
What happened?
Looked like a fingernail.
Ooh, that makes it worse. They're all wearing gloves. All right, 3rd down and 3. Back to pass. Fires over the middle. That's caught. And that's a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal. I didn't see who caught that. It was not Terry McLaurin. Yeah, it's a little deep cut. Ugh. And 1st and goal, handoff. Robinson, nowhere to go. Oh, that was Zacchaeus with that catch. Did someone step on his face? Maybe. They didn't show the replay.
It looks like a fingernail the way that cut looked.
It's a gash, whatever it is. I don't know. Their hands are a little bit bigger than ours, so I guess it could be, but 2nd and goal. I look for a Zach Ertz target here. Nah, Jaden's going to keep. He's rolling right, and he's going to take the sack. Now it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 10. I don't even think Zach Ertz was out there that time.
Yeah, Todd Bowles and they said that they were going to do everything they could today to keep Jaden Daniels in check. They were going to focus on him.
Listen, Kay said what I said. So far, no upsets in the playoffs. Visor clips, maybe. All I know is I don't want it to happen to me.
Yeah, I'd rather pitch it to Eckler and him take the shot than Jaden, honestly.
A 3rd down and goal. He's got time. He's going to throw it wide open in the end zone. Noah Brown. There is a flag on the play, but that is a touchdown. That's probably coming back. How did that dude get wide open?
That open.
That? Yeah, like.
That's what I said, Crafty.
But they were not the home team. Let's see. Oh, it was a hit on Jaden.
Low hit.
We'll take the points for sure. Oh, man, every time these small quarterbacks get hit like that, I cringe a little bit. Touchdown! I want to know. Oh, Diami Brown, not Noah Brown. I forgot he was there. I want to know how he got so open. Bucks have a bounty? Maybe. Yeah, but Cam was never small. I'm talking about small quarterbacks like Lamar in his first year or two in the league. Bryce, Jaden is tiny. Like, yet to bulk up.
RG3.
RG3, because he's going to say his name about 6 times today. Extra point is up and good. Commanders take a 7-3 lead with 9.5 to go in the first half.
Listen, that Packers defense, they gave up 22 points today, but they played really good football.
They did play good football.
Rob, you're not allowed to hit the quarterback down below the knee at all.
Yeah. You weren't calling it BS when Tom Brady was getting that call in Tampa, so I don't want to hear it.
But it's a letter of the law call. You can't hit a quarterback down there.
No, I just wanted to tease.
Can't. So
I just wanted to tease. No, that has to be called just like the face mask that they often miss.
Yeah, Puppet defense was on time today. I was really impressed. Offense, I don't think it was the offense so much as it was Philadelphia's defense against your offense. You really couldn't get Jacobs going, and it was a bad day. I think for Jordan Love to be effective, you got to have a running game, and that was not.
I mean, I think Jacobs didn't really play a part till late.
They couldn't get him going. They kept stuffing him
till it was too late. Imagine Pat taking the hit Daniels did while out of bounds. I mean, I'd be upset if a flag didn't get thrown. It has happened, and the flag has been thrown.
You know what? I'm so happy my quarterback survived this year after getting beat to death with no penalty flags ever thrown on his behalf.
A full healthy year, I think, is very good for Joe. At the end of the day, that is a very good positive takeaway because that means he's going to most likely go into next year healthy.
And honestly, I think it's going to come out later. They haven't said anything yet, but I think that wrist was still healing the whole year.
I think so too. I mean, there was controversy in the first half of the season talking about it. You remember the video of him picking up that water bottle?
Yep.
And he's like, I always pick up a water bottle that way. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch you pick up a water bottle every day, so I don't know. I'm surprised that wasn't thrown for Daniels, honestly. Just because of the size difference, I think that's why it didn't get thrown, because it looked worse because the dude was so much bigger than him. Which does not justify not throwing it, but I feel like that played a factor.
Hey, are they on your boat, Alex?
That ain't my boat.
It was your boat.
That's the city's boat.
Wearing a Kansas City Chiefs jersey on the Buccaneers boat.
Dude, I'll wear a Kansas City Chiefs jersey anywhere. I ain't scared.
Baker's gonna roll out. He's gonna keep it.
I've been threatened in downtown Cincinnati with the Chiefs jersey on. If I can survive that, then I'm not scared to wear it nowhere. Some dude literally stopped me and said, "You shouldn't be here." And I was like, God, chill out. It's just a jersey.
It's just a shirt.
Yeah, this dude stopped me and said, "You shouldn't be here." I was like, okay.
Yeah, and Kay and we're still saying that his wrist wasn't right this year, and he still played that well. Baker lets it go down the right side. And Evans just can't hang on.
Rare drop.
But we have a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Well,
Illegal chop block on the offense. Let me see that one. Oh, it's their hockey player on their offensive line.
That's Cody Barton, I think.
Yeah, it is. But he's got the missing tooth. He's got the look.
I say that, and when I say Cody Barton, you should see a quote from Adam very quickly.
What's up, John?
What's up, John?
Now it's going to be 2nd and 24. That's a 15-yard penalty. Adam says, stop talking.
Checks it down. There's a flag on the play. Gets it out to Bucky. And he'll get about 3 yards, but that looks like it's coming back. Almost. Did I get his name wrong?
That's Tristan Wirfs. They declined the penalty. I think that's a good decline.
Yeah, I thought about it when I said it. It sounded right, but it didn't.
That is not Tristan Wirfs. They said 70. That's number 68.
Yeah, my TV is going ballistic. I got the NBC symbol stuck on it.
3rd and 22.
Rolls out and checks it down, and they'll get about 10 of it back. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 10.
No, it's going to be 4th and 9. They declined the penalty.
Oh, okay.
So they did not replay the down.
I knew that. I remember it, but it just, I don't know why Cody came out of my mouth. When I look at that guy, he looks like a Cody.
He does look like a Cody.
I'm rooting for Washington today. Somebody from the wild card has got to win.
I'm rooting for Himothy. Yeah, well, you don't think Minnesota can win, so that's why you're rooting for Washington in this instance.
There we go. There's the punt. It's away clean.
Almost not clean. That one's hit the kicker.
Fielded at the 14. Dodges 1, dodges 2, dodges 3. Crowder's up all the way up to the 31-yard line.
Ooh, that was real dangerous. He didn't have very many guys left to get through. I don't think he had the speed to take that to the house, though.
He didn't get enough speed built up. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. I think someone could have caught back up to him. But he almost made it through everyone. That kicker was like, somebody please tackle him. I don't want to do it. Yeah, John, I think the Vikings win tomorrow night also. There is nobody that rides for the Rams like this guy, though, so he'll never say that.
And I'm not really a Rams fan. I'm just a Sean McVay and Matt Stafford fan.
I just feel like there's a lot on that team to be a fan of outside of those two guys.
I mean, I like the way they play football. I love the way they play football. Does it make me sick that they beat us in the Super Bowl? Absolutely. But I think they're a better team than Minnesota.
I don't know. I think Minnesota's just a little more frisky. That's why I'm leaning for them. Like when they're on, I think they're much more dangerous.
I mean, overall, Minnesota plays better football for the most part. They just did not play very good against them the last time this year, and I just got that feeling. That's just one of the games that I'm picked.
I ain't judging you.
Well, and the thing of it is I haven't picked it yet, but I'm gonna pick it. I just got to talk myself into it because going from LA to Arizona.
No. I commit all at the same time. I don't commit. I don't wait all weekend to commit. I really wanted to pick Houston. I didn't think the Chargers were going to charge her that bad. But I hadn't really trusted Houston. When I fed her and she just came in here to get scratching posts and then backed out. Dude, my cats are literally like hosting like a marathon or something. I don't know. Like for the last half an hour, I've just heard back and forth through the house. 1st and 10, back to pass. Goes to the outside, caught. And it's going to go for about 7 or 8 to Terry McLaurin, pushed out of bounds. Oh, they're showing that cut again. Looks like they glued it shut.
Battle scar.
Yeah, that one reminds me of the one on Tua's arm a couple years ago. He lost a piece of his arm that day. 2nd and 3, handoff, Eckler. He's going to get smacked. Yeah, I don't know what them cats are doing. They were fighting earlier. I heard them.
Are they?
But
are
this
they
time,
still
they don't fight all the time. But every now and then, I think one of them gets on the other one's nerves. And he has enough. But, yeah, earlier today they were fighting. Now they're running a race or something. All right, 3rd down and 3. Oh, they got McNichols in the backfield now.
McNichols.
Back to pass. He's under pressure, and it's caught. Eckler for the 1st down. He throws a lot of tight window passes, like right at the edge. You know who else does that? Another rookie quarterback, freaking Bo Nix. I saw that a lot today. Throwing them real low to where only the receiver can grab them. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle. No, he's going to keep it. And he's going to pick up 6 up the middle. I swore he handed that off. Faked me out pretty good. Maybe he did. Maybe he gave it back. Go Broncos? No, never. But
yeah, go home.
Yeah. Go somewhere else. 2nd down and 4. Jaden's going to roll right. He's got time. He's going to keep it. He's going to pick up the 1st down and get out of bounds. No, I think it's going great, actually.
I think it's just a tight game right now. You know, and speaking to Rob, that Todd Bowles does not get enough credit for how good a coach he really is.
Losing by 1,000 little cuts. Your team's cutting the other team. What do you mean? 1st and 10. He steps up the middle. He's got a lane. And he's going to pick up, I don't know, 6 more?
Oh my gosh. I got to get my TV fixed. This is driving me crazy. You want to see it?
I would love to see it. Oh my God. That's brutal. That's brutal. You can't get copyrighted for that because I know that's not the product.
No, there's not enough good stuff there to get copyrighted.
2nd and 5, handoff to Eckler. No, McNichols, and he's going to get to the line.
At first, I thought maybe, you know what? It could be the TV.
Are you maybe you're just like taking a trip, you know?
I mean, you saw what I saw, so I'm not taking a trip.
I kind of thought you were crazy. I'm not gonna lie. All right, 3rd down and 4 in Bucs territory at the 42. 3 minutes to go in the 1st half. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. He evades it. No, he doesn't. He's trying to. No, he doesn't. And they're going to have to punt. Wait, there's a flag. Let's see what this flag is. They said it was on the other side of the field.
Probably defensive holding.
You got it. That's an automatic first.
Yeah, I'm telling you, every time a play just doesn't happen bang, bang, and there's a flag in the secondary, it's either defensive holding or illegal contact about 90% of the time.
That's a tough call. That is a tough call. He was trying so hard to get away from that. If he somehow managed out of that, I would have lost it. He held on for dear life. He said, "You're not going nowhere." 1st and 10, handoff, Robinson. He's near about 4.
Did Tampa Bay start the game with the ball? Yes.
Yes.
So
Washington gets the ball.
Gets it after halftime too then.
Yes.
So if Washington goes down and scores a touchdown here, I'd be worried if I was Tampa.
Yes. Adam's with me. Yes. All right, 2nd and 6. Play clock is running down. This should be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Pressure's coming. He throws and gets it away. It's going to be incomplete. I am liar. There will be another play before the 2-minute warning. And it is 3rd down and 6. Womp, womp, womp. If they get a stop here, Tampa gets a free timeout. 3rd and 6. Has time. Gonna take a shot down the field. In McLaurin. Oh, I thought he caught that. I was like, no way, bro. And it's gonna be incomplete. I think they take the points here.
Gosh.
Dude, on the second effort, he still almost hauled that in. There's just no way.
That's a very, very good throw.
Him. And that's the 2-minute warning, by the way. So they are going to commercial break. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. I am the big sleepy.
I am hoping for no phone calls tonight. That's for sure.
I'm gonna try to stay awake tonight, but after I eat dinner, it's gonna be real hard. Dude, our dinner. Did you see the picture I sent you?
Yes.
That don't look good.
Heck yeah.
I'm off to bed as soon as the game ends. I gotta eat dinner first. And I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna fight the sleep for about 30 seconds until the sleep wins. That's what's really gonna happen. Like I'm just gonna be a total realist about this. I need to stay up till at least like 3 a.m., but it's not gonna happen. I forgot what I was gonna say. Lost my train of thought.
Are you gonna be able to make it to 3 a.m.?
No. That's why I said I'm a realist about this situation. I said I'm gonna eat some food, I'm gonna come home, and I'm gonna fight the sleep for about 30 seconds and then just give in. Unless it gives me like a second wind, which is possible. It don't happen a lot, but every now and then when I eat, I'll get a boost of energy. But maybe going out in the cold. But I'm just
makes sleep. My options are I either go to work right after this game, I go to work at 3 a.m., or I go to work at normal time.
Yeah, I gotta work the next 4 nights. So I need to stay up, but I don't know if I can. before Sports Guy asks, it's an auto no to a stream, right? I mean, if for whatever reason I get a miraculous boost of energy after I make dinner, then no. But I'm not even. I need to eat, which is why I'm making myself chug a monster. No. What are you doing for dinner? It's just some chicken and broccoli, mostly. And they're going to kick a 52-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. Looks good, and it is good. But the chicken's got like a honey Dijon topping, which I'm interested in trying. I hate broccoli. I don't like broccoli either.
I love broccoli.
Yeah, I don't really like broccoli all that much, but I'm also like that person. I'll just eat anything. I don't like zucchini, but next week sometime we're having some freaking zucchini. You know, I'm gonna make that. I don't like it, but I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, John, I feel for you, bro. Go lay some floor tomorrow.
We gotta do that soon too.
Yup.
Maybe if I got energy, I'll just I like casino food. Well, I am not making casino food. That is for sure.
What is designated as casino food?
I think it's no different than bar food. That's what I consider casino food. Kickoff's up. It's going to be short. Return at the 4. Crossing a 20. 25 is where he's met, and that is where he stays. Yeah, something you can toss in an air fryer. That's a perfect explanation. Yeah, like chicken tenders and fries, like cheese sticks, bar food.
So if the Commanders win,
they go to Detroit.
Detroit.
But if Tampa wins, Tampa goes to Philly. Unless Minnesota wins.
Nope. Tampa goes to Philly no matter what if they win.
You're right.
There's the handoff. There goes White to the left, and he'll get a yard.
Rashad. Nah, burgers definitely count too. I know you don't really air fry them, deep fry them, but burgers and like those little cheaper pizzas definitely count. Hot dogs.
Pass. Steps up.
Throws he's hit as he
into
throws.
The ground.
Yeah, he was hit as he threw that. Yeah, I don't know. Bars have better food than most like actual casinos. Like the restaurants around the casinos different, but like on the casino, bars have better food.
Hey, you know what? If it's my TV, I have an excuse to go buy a new one.
You're going to have to plug something else into it to see if it's your TV, though.
I will. I hope it. Well, no, I hope it's the cable. Baker steps up. He's going to take off running. He's going to fight for the first round.
Baker just manhandled that defense by himself. There is a flag, though. That might come back.
Yeah, it's a lot of times it's holding when they take off running like that.
Unless somebody jumped and it was a free play.
Yep.
Oh, somebody jumped and it was a free play. No, the buffet is never inside the casino.
Look at that.
It's next to the casino, attached to it, but it's never inside the casino, so it does not count. 18-yard run.
Baker's back to pass, looking down the field. It's going to let it go, and it's complete. Mike Evans, first down.
I don't know. Buffet foods at casinos aren't usually that great either.
It always has that stuff in it that makes you full.
It's just not that good. I'm not a buffet person, though. I love the concept, right? But I feel like I don't ever get my money's worth.
Yeah, that's fair. Back to pass, looking, fires it over the middle, caught for another first down.
Cade, his first catch of the game. Hey, Burden's cook.
Ball is now on the 32-yard line. I think that puts them pretty comfortably in field goal range. They've got 42 seconds left to go here in the half.
They need a touchdown, though.
Back to pass, looking. Checks it down in the middle. There goes Evans down to the 11.
What's Lattimore
screaming about something.
He don't like Mike Evans, so it could be anything.
Oh, they're the ones that usually fight, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't like each other, so it could be anything he's screaming about.
Okay, we're in the red zone, and Tampa's going to use a timeout here.
Smart. I want to know what he was upset about, but really, it probably wasn't nothing major. They're showing that run by Baker again. He literally just manhandled all of them. He's got that dog in him. He got cooked by Mike again. I'm surprised he didn't throw a punch. They kept Lattimore resting just for this game.
Yep.
You know, I am not excited about, getting back to work. Oh. Like I ever didn't go to work. I will literally work today. But it is pay week. So that's exciting. Get to pay my bills this week.
I'm not happy. This is my expensive month.
Expensive month? Your tags?
All my tags, yeah.
Yeah. I got 5 more months. I ain't looking forward to that, though.
Yeah.
I need to start putting money back for that.
So I wonder what they'll cost you this year.
Too much. It's always too much. 4,500, 41 touchdowns. I know, he's had an incredible year.
There's a lot of exceptional years from the quarterback position this year.
It was a lot of guys that people didn't expect, I think. I think that's why it was so great. I mean, obviously, like Lamar and Josh, had some of their... Well, Lamar had his statistically best year ever. But Josh, just had an incredible season as well. And then, of course, Joe, the 3 top juggernauts in the AFC for quarterback statistics. But then you got the NFC, and it's all these guys finding new life. I mean, we even talked about Bryce. If you just take the second half of the year, look at it. You look at Sam Darnold. You look at, Mike Evans.
Baker, Darnold, Goff.
I said Mike Evans. I meant to say Baker. I was looking at the TV. But Jared Goff had a great year.
1st and 10. He had a MVP-worthy year. Back to pass. Throws it to the corner.
Oh, here comes a flag. Yeah, he grabbed him. Nah, he hooked him. He hooked him around the front. That's a flag.
On which one? I couldn't tell.
No, Lattimore hugged him. He wrapped his arm around him. That's a flag every time.
Well, that's going to make it a tie game going into halftime, and every Buccaneers.
Now watch this. He's if he wasn't wearing all white, you might not have seen it as much but yeah, he had his arm all the way around him the whole time.
Oh, yeah. He was loving on him.
Every month is my expensive month. No, I feel that. No, but my car tag month is probably my most expensive month. How much is your rent? I do not pay rent. First and goal.
That's
Evans. Down. Oh my God. That window he put that ball in was incredible. That was incredible. You knew Evans was getting that touchdown.
You knew it.
You knew it. Just after all of that whole drive, Lattimore's coming out and he's throwing hands the second half. Yeah, see, Adam said it too. These two are gonna scrap in the fourth. Watch. No, yeah, he's throwing hands in the second half. You think Jaden tries the Hail Mary with the 10 seconds and 2 timeouts?
I don't know. I really wish they had kicked that other field goal.
Extra point is up, and we got a tie ball game with 10 seconds.
I couldn't even see that ball, Alex.
Your TV's tweaking. We're talking about car tags. We're not talking about mortgage. My car tags are going to be expensive because I bought a car this year. And I couldn't give you an answer on how much they're going to be. All I know is it's a lot.
Yeah, it depends on how much the state deems your car worthy after 1 year. Worth after 1 year.
Oh my God, that ball was incredible. That Martin guy didn't even know how close he was to batting that down because his back was to him. Dude, Baker fed that in like that. Oh my God. That was like that McLaurin catch earlier. I felt the same way. They're calming Lattimore down on the sideline. It ain't gonna work. You could say what you want to say. He wants to punch him in the face. Oh, he's gonna return it from the 1. Oh man, and he was hit hard. What state are you in? The bluegrass state.
I'm in a state of dismay.
Oh. Man, you should have told me you were gonna go that way. I could have one-upped you.
Yeah, well, one-up me.
No, it's too late now. The state.
Halftime.
And we are at the half. Might as well not play any football so far.
I wonder if I put this on my computer and watch it be a stream, how far off I'd be.
About 15 seconds. I do it every now and then when my TV box is messed up. I'm changing the color scheme, though, of this scoreboard. It's driving me crazy.
I want to see. I
don't like that either.
Nope, that's not right. Oh, I guess it is.
What's wrong?
I thought I put the wrong log in, but it was actually the right one.
Doom, 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 doom.
Oh, this game's on Peacock.
Yeah, but you can still log in through your Spectrum account online.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. The first game, the Bills game, was on Paramount Plus. Oh, the Rhino is here.
Crasher Rhinos, a bunch of them. That dude's been streaming all day long.
Hey, cheers, my guy. More power to you. I've been working all day.
Every time I sit down for a second, I looked over and then I saw the notification for that Crasher Rhinos out there. I was like, man, that guy's on it.
Crash of rhinos. I love it.
I do too, man. It kills me every single time, man. A crash of rhinos.
That's sneaky man. Dude, he's so good.
Steve, I saw yours for a minute today, too, for my phone. It looked amazing. Your stream looked awesome. I stopped in long enough to smash like buttons today is what I did.
Oh, you just kind of visited everybody today then.
I did. I saw Steve and Rhino.
Rhino, I appreciate you for bringing you and your crew, your crash, your fam. I appreciate you bringing them by. You're awesome, man. We and the Blood fam appreciate you greatly. And
What's
it's
up,
always
Rachel?
I love the little rhino emojis.
I know, right?
It brightens my day. I'm gonna miss the rhinos when in the off season.
Didn't visit you. When was I supposed to visit? Wednesday.
Wait, did you stream today, Jersey Ray? Also, yo, that was such a random stop by. Appreciate seeing you also.
I'm trying to think. I was supposed to go see her, but I can't remember why or when. I'm trying to think what I was doing.
Did she stream today that you missed it?
Not
that's
today.
That's what you're talking about, right? Today?
The only day she normally streams is Wednesday nights, and I missed it, and I'm trying to figure out why. Unfortunately, I had to restart, and when I did, it didn't.
I'm gonna go check your stream out though, Steve. I ain't gonna lie.
And you know what, Steve? And Steve, I was gonna tell you that I was looking at yours. It gave me an idea how to fix my OBS. So I'll thank you for that later.
Yeah, Papa Blood's he's gotta watch other people do it to figure out what goes wrong.
Look, I will pay for somebody to do web design for me, like on OBS, and teach me how to use it.
I think I got a guy. I think I got a guy for real. Oh wait, I'm logged into the wrong account. That's why I'm like, where is Steve's account? But I'm logged into the gaming channel.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to say Steve's first live stream today for football was good.
I'm going to check it out right now. We got a minute. F. There's the F's. No, it's not F's. We gotta go to the T's. There it is.
Rachel, I'm trying to remember what I did Wednesday, because I don't remember being on the computer Wednesday at all.
Oh, dude, that does look good.
It was clean. Very, very clean.
Yeah, dude, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm still playing with OBS. I'm trying to figure out a way to do a college basketball scoreboard in a very.
He said no clue what I did, but I'll accept the thanks.
it's really tough because I couldn't keep up with the scoring.
Sup, Alex? How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm just exhausted, but living the dream. I work at the casino, so I say that a lot. But I'm doing well. Other than the sleepy always gets me, but I hope you are doing well also. I'm just annoying this guy as often as possible. If I'm conscious, I'm annoying this guy. And if I'm not conscious, he's trying to annoy me. That's how we trade. It's even. It's like you feel it when I'm asleep. I feel like 90% of your calls are while I'm sleeping.
90% of my calls to you are to make sure that you wake up for work.
Well, if you take those off, like on the times you don't know that I'm sleeping, it's you don't actually know, but you know. Because you only call me when I'm like napping, like if it's unrelated, like and then
So
you're
look,
like and then I answer the phone, I'm like, "Hello," and I sound dead. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, were you sleeping? I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "You only call me when I'm taking a nap, bro." Like or if I've slept too long into the day, like on a day that I can sleep and he's like, "Oh, you're not up yet? I'm so sorry. I didn't know you weren't awake
so
yet."
out of the 150 some hours in a week, the first 60 some plus, she's asleep. Take off 10 more of those for travel back and forth to and from work.
Yeah,
So
I'm working 72 hours right now a week.
Now you're at half of the hours in a week. Okay. Now I've got half the day. And if you're at home and you're not playing a video game, you're in there in that bed. Am I wrong?
Why wouldn't I be?
So I have very little window to catch you when you're not asleep. It's like the other day I called her and she's like, what are you doing? I'm on my way home from therapy. I'm like, oh, wow, I caught you in the car. I caught her at Walmart too. You're shopping?
Yeah, I needed butter and cookie dough. I made some red velvet Oreo cookies last night. They're pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I only made half of them. I still have more to make, but yeah, I don't normally go to the Walmart, but I needed some butter. I needed my own container of cooking oil, just in case, cause like you can use it for everything when you're cooking, and I got new socks. Look, I'll show you guys my feet. They're pink. I got some new pink socks. They're very warm. My feet did not get cold at work one time today, and that's a record. My feet are always cold at work. What else did I get? Yeah, Steve. Every time I go to Walmart, I'll buy whatever pre-froze cookies they have. Every time over last year, I made him go to Walmart with me. He's like, "What do you need?" And I'm like, "Well, we gotta check and see what kind of cookie dough they got, because they always got limited edition ones, and that's why I got those red velvet Oreo ones last night." But what else did I get? I got those pink Red Bull that I had on here last night just to try them out. I think that's about it. I didn't get that much. It took me so long because there was a lot of people in there, but I need to go back though. I need to get more toothpaste. Oh, I bought hairspray. I got a lot of hair. I gotta keep it not moving when I'm at work.
Your grocery list is so random.
That's how my brain works. If that's how my
your
brain
grocery
operates.
list is technically random, but it makes perfect sense in your existence.
Yeah. I know that's why I go to self-checkout, because I feel like I stress like the people that do the actual checkout. I stress them out because they're like every item. It's just like why, why? And so I'm like, I'll just do it myself. See how I will not inconvenience you today unless I have to.
Yeah. So what did I buy the other day? My trip to Walmart the other day was pretty eventful. I bought, well, you know what? 2 items. I bought 2 tubs of kitty litter. I bought a box of tampons, toothpaste, and what was the last one? There was one more. Oh, eggs.
The eggs is what makes it random. That's got to be something like my next grocery list: cat food, trash bags, mouthwash, a bunch of random odds and ends. Yeah, when I go back, I'm probably gonna. Oh, I also bought like a bottle of Excedrin, but they only had the small ones, not the big ones. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I go through so much Excedrin, and it's not crazy. Like, all right, it is crazy. Like, this small bottle is not enough, so I'm gonna have to go back. Tampons do stop nosebleeds. I helped a guy out at work a couple days ago. I was like, "You want a tampon?" And he was like, "Ugh." And I'm like, "Don't be weird." I'm like, "I'm trying to help you because your nose has been bleeding for like 6 hours. It won't stop." And I'm like, "Let me help you and it will stop. It will be out of your way." And you
On
know
a
what? He
se-
listened to me. His nose freaking stopped bleeding. Imagine that.
on a similar note, not with blood involved, but I saw a reel on Facebook and I was thumbing through the other day, and somebody sent it to me on purpose. Or no, I sent it to Gene because this guy discovered the benefits of taking Midol for a headache.
It helps. I'm telling you.
It was like
I'll take the Excedrin because it's a little stronger, but it does help if that's all I got.
He's like, why have you women been hiding this from me all these years? I took the Midol and it cleared up my headache. I went to the bathroom a few times and I felt less bloated.
So stupid. Yeah, I hate going to the grocery store because it looks like, I let a toddler pick out all the items that I'm getting. But that's just how my brain operates. I can't just go in there and get what I need. Because I'm meant to get eggs too. I leave there and then I'm like, man, I forgot like 10 things that I actually needed. I also got 3 or 4 things that I didn't need at all.
Rachel, I totally understand your point about making cashiers check you out. But if we go to Walmart, it takes like 7 hours for the cashiers to check us out. They force you into the self-checkout lane because if you value your time at all.
Nah, I love having cashiers do it. But the last cashier, I went to Target and it was the day it was like a couple days before the Denver Chiefs game, and I was wearing this beanie, and the woman at the cashier was a Bengals fan because the Bengals were playing the Steelers, so it was that Saturday, and she was not nice to me because of that. And I was like, and her name was Karen. I was like, you can't be serious right now. I'm getting a real life Karen. So, I'm like, I was so nice to her, and I was like, yeah, I really hope the Bengals win that game because that's all she was talking about. And I'm like, I'm pulling for them, whatnot. And I'm like, I don't hate them. Like, you just have hate in your heart. Calm down, Karen.
So I'm about 10 seconds apart from the TV to the live feed. There's the kickoff. We're starting the third quarter.
And it will be a touchback. The Comanches will be at the 30.
So I will struggle and watch it through pixelated bad color, and then I'll watch it and I'll see the
any replays you want to see, you can watch it on your stream.
Yep. Also, Rachel, thank you for stopping by. Tom Kangaroo, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Hey, take care. Appreciate you stopping by for real. It was nice to see you in here.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 30, back to pass. And he's going to check it down. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to pick up about 8. And that's Zacchaeus.
So how important do you think is a first drive score here for Washington?
Very important. They just showed a stat that the Bucs have only allowed 9 points in the second half of their last 5 games. Averaging 9 points. So as many points. Second and 2, handoff. Robinson, he's going to barrel his way, and he's going to be about a half yard short of the first down. No, I think as many points as Washington can score is important here. Them new headphones, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you asked. These, I've actually been keeping them away. I haven't debuted them yet, but I've had them for a really long time. They're, all reliable. But thank you so much for asking. I can't wait till I actually get new headphones and they're down in inches. And they're going to sneak it and pick up the first. Because damn, girl, they look fine on you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Oh, wait. They put Mariota in for that sneak. I didn't even notice.
Smart.
It is smart. Your quarterback's already got his face gashed today. You don't need a concussion, too. I'll never acknowledge new headphones if that's so funny. First and 10 at the 41. Handoff. Robinson. He gets maybe a yard and a half. I have to sneeze. All right. I feel better now. It was the annoying, making my nose feel terrible. All right. Second down and 8. They're inching towards midfield at the 43. And he's going to step up, looking downfield, fires, and it's caught. That's Brown, I believe. And that's going to be a big gain for about 30 yards. It was Diami Brown.
I love his name. I don't know what nationality he is, but it's really cool.
Diami. That is a cool name. Dude, he faked him out so hard like he was going to keep that, and they committed. That's how he got so open.
You're right, Rob. 10-10 was a win for Tampa.
Yeah, it's a loss for Washington, though. They could have been up 17. They could have had 17 at least. 1st and 10, quick pass out. That's Brown again. He's got a lane and some blockers. He's going to pick up the first down, take them inside the 10, all the way to the 3, and that's 24 more yards. Diami Brown is having a heck of a game. He's their leading receiver. Look
how fast Daniels get this out on the blitz.
Dude, he got that off quick. He was getting pounced on.
He had 2 guys ready to hit him.
There was a dude in air. He was coming down. In the middle. Just a good lane right there. 1st and goal at the 3. See if this Tampa defense can hold tough. This is a tough spot for this team, too. Handoff. They're not going to run this up the middle. I don't care. They could run this play 100 times, and they're not getting into the end zone right there. I know they have to try. I know they want to try, but they're not.
They have to try so that they can go play action.
They have to try, but it's never going to happen. All right, 2nd down and goal. They actually lost a yard on that. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, looking, and it's just going to throw it away. It's nice to see him having some success this year. I agree with that. I mean, he kind of got rode off after being drafted. All right, 3rd down and goal at the 4. Is it Zach Ertz touchdown time?
They really need to move the pocket. And yes, I think it's Zach Ertz time.
Back to pass. Looking, fires, and it's broken up. He's trying to feed it into McLaurin. It's 4th and goal. What do?
Kick.
They should. Ertz.
They have such dynamic play calling until they get down to the red zone, and teams just must play the red zone really well.
And they're sending their kicker out. I can't believe it. Out of all the 4th downs they went for it.
Well, at least he's learning.
Nah, the red zone against this Tampa team is tough. Like, that's why I said, like, they're not running the football at all here. Like, they ran it once and lost a yard. So they're gonna take the lead here instead. That's a win for Tampa, even though I trust that defense to get a stop in the red zone probably 7 times out of 10. Zane Gonzalez takes the lead.
I think Cliff Kingsbury is good for this style of offense, and you know he's going to get head coaching opportunities again.
I think you're right about that.
I just think watch this. I just think Arizona is not the greatest place to be a coach.
Well, when you've got a diva at quarterback, it's really hard too. I know he dealt with injuries, but that doesn't take away the fact that he is a diva. Go ahead, Chicago. Have at it. Nah, I think Chicago's getting Flores.
I mean, if I was Chicago, that's who I would.
But Cliff, honestly, is a good, guy to bring in with Caleb. He already knew how to handle Kyler. He already knew how to handle Kyler. So,
well, but no, that's the thing. He was supposed to. That's what the goal was. He was supposed to be there for Caleb Williams. That was kind of one of the deals for when he was at USC, and it worked out backwards. So now he gets the opportunity if he wants to. I don't know that I'd want to go to Chicago.
Who wants to go to Chicago? I mean, they've got the better roster than a lot of head coaches coming in over the last, 6 head coaches they've had. But at the same time, like, you get scrutinized for everything.
Listen, the thing about Chicago that got me the most was in the origins of our channel. I sit in here and fought with people over was the fact, and you did too, was the fact that Matt Nagy did a remarkable job with little or no real talent at the quarterback position.
Took Mitch Trubisky to the playoffs more than once.
And was discarded like trash, and the fans wanted him gone. So all respect kind of went out the window after that. And I knew that they just, no matter what they do, they're not going to get it right until they get somebody that actually can take over. And I think Ryan Poles is a good GM, but he's got to get the right head coach this time.
All right, kickoff is away.
Yay.
He's going to return the end zone.
10, 20, 25, 27-yard line.
And he got I find it interesting that they have Rachaad White returning their kicks.
So, a lot of times during the playoffs, teams will change their special teams guys.
They're showing
looking
Lattimore.
For a spark.
They're showing Lattimore getting cooked by Mike Evans in this game.
You don't like Ryan Poles?
I like Ryan Poles. He came from Kansas City.
I think he's drafted remarkably well, except for Caleb, but that was the consensus. There's a check down. There goes White. He cuts back. He's behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a face mask.
And he'll get the 15 extra yards for that back cut on the personal foul.
Yeah, that worked out really well for them, unless there's an offsetting penalty. Yep. I mean, you're right, Steve. I mean, I know. It's just like, I don't know. It seems weird. Like, the Dolphins late this year had Tyreek Hill returning kicks. I understand he can. He's done it before, but I don't know. Like, I don't think Tyreek Hill needs a jump start.
I think teams do it just to try
Switch
to
it up.
increase their chances for a big play late in the season or playoffs. They're looking for an advantage. There's a handoff, and Davin. Welcome.
You're
Davin.
right. You're right. Debo did go back there.
The Bears owners and execs are horrible, almost as bad as the Jets and the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, you just keep starting the rebuild over and over after 2 or 3 years. There's something inherently wrong there. And generally it starts with ownership. I mean, that guy had a bad day today, didn't he, Steve?
Oh, yeah, he had a rough day. I didn't watch the game. I saw the stat.
And there's penalty flag, and it's going to be a false start, I would assume.
All right.
That doesn't change the fact that their owner still sucks balls. And that at any point in time, he could blow a gasket and fire everybody.
True. They're still paying their last 2 head coaches.
Well, he is. But he did make improvement this year.
He did make improvement.
Yeah, he didn't open his mouth. There's a running play, and Bucky gets about 6 on first down, maybe 5.
It was second down.
Oh, it is second. I can't even see the down on my screen. I have to look over here for the down.
It's 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, all it's going to take, Adam, is one more bad run of luck, and he's going to lose his brain again. All right, 3rd and 4. Baker's back to pass. It comes pressure over the middle. He hits.
He cooks Lattimore again.
Mike Evans gets it all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Oh, what's the over-under? How many more Evans targets before a fist gets thrown?
Yeah. I should be watching this Lattimore and Evans thing a little bit closer, but Evans is just getting the best of him right now. So
he's got the best of him all day.
So Lattimore doesn't have much to, be up in his grill about.
I love it because Mike is so chill. But he's thrown hands with Marshawn plenty of times.
There's the pitch. Irving goes left. He's got a hole. He's at the 25-20. Down inside the 15, out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Bucky Irving.
Dude, Evan gets another touchdown, and they're benching Lattimore.
That Lattimore made the mistake right there in coverage. After the pitch was made, he broke the wrong way.
Well, it's because his head's all jacked up. Steve said it best. He's fried. Run, Bucky, run. It's going to be first and 10.
There, I didn't see. First down and 15.
Well, there was a penalty that I did not see. Maybe a false start?
I don't know, but I feel
too many men on the field.
Oh, that's a bad penalty. There's the handoff. Bucky's going to break through. He's inside the 10, down to the 8.
That means it's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 5. I don't know how to math.
Expecto Patronum.
That's a 10-yard run up the gut.
Just barreling. Oh, here we go. 2nd and 5. Pitches to Bucky. Bucky cuts back. He's inside the 3. Down. He gets a first down at the 2.
Oh, man. Can this defense buck up here? I don't know.
Looks like Tampa's going to be taking their first lead of the day. They want to go fast. They get lined up quick. No substitutions. There's a snap. Hands it off to Bucky, and he is blocked.
Blown up.
Wow. 3-yard loss.
I'm surprised nobody on either side jumped off sides there. Now they're back at the 5.
It's a much different play call now.
Shoo! That's a big boy. He grabbed him, too. He just hung on. He was like, my weight will outweigh your weight, and you will go down.
Back to pass. Looks. Rolls out. Fires to the end zone. That's caught. But is it inbound?
That's tough. That was a tight window. There is a flag.
I think he was out of bounds because I see no signal for touchdown. But I suspect a defensive penalty here.
Yep. That puts him on a 2. Okay, they did say it was incomplete. I want to see it, though. That was close.
There's breakout. There's the hole.
Oh, yeah. That cut will get you. That cut will get you every time.
Yeah, so a wide receiver, if he wants to break his route, when he feels that hold like that, cut a different direction, he can draw that penalty almost every time. 1st and goal. Play action. Baker's looking. Steps up, takes off. He's going to be sacked. Well, he's going to be sacked, and then they decide to push him.
I just wanted to see it. I know it was incomplete, but I wanted to see it. What? Vita Vea went out as a receiver. What am I watching right now?
Big boy Teddy time. I was open, coach.
No, he wasn't.
Second down, a goal.
From the 4.
Play action. Baker rolls right, checks it down, and that's a touchdown, Bucky.
Dude, that defense can only hold so many plays right there inside of the 5. They were scoring. That was like the 6th play within the 5.
And Tampa takes its first lead of the day.
Now, Tampa had the 3-0 lead to start the game.
Are you right?
Oh, boy.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Bucky!
Oh, you already got it.
I'm quick with it.
You are. You're quicker than me today. Let's see. It's about time for that first phone call today.
What did you say?
It's about time for that first phone call today from work.
Could say that he went buck wild. You could, but you also couldn't. You know? You could or you could not. Mm-hmm. 2 legs of a 4-leg pretty much done. Bucky needs 19 more yards, and Baker needs a lot. Is it Baker rushing or passing or combined? I could not. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Passing. Ooh. What's your total that you need? He's sitting at one. Oh, yeah, he don't have very many. 131 on 12 completions. There hasn't been a lot of passing yards in this game. I don't feel like 170 from Jade and 130 from Baker. I mean, there's still a lot of football left, so you could definitely get that number up. But 19 from Bucky is definitely doable. 275, that's a bit high. If the Commanders go down and score a touchdown here, maybe.
If these defenses start to fall apart, 275 is pretty easy.
That's what I'm saying. Jaden starts cooking. Baker's going to want to cook back. All right, 1st and 10 at the 30. Fakes the handoff, stands in, has time, fires, and it's broken up. There's a flag, and that's Brown.
Is it offensive or defensive?
I don't know, but that defender looks shaken up. Holding on the defense. And that's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. What happened? He wasn't even. Oh, he was on McLaurin. All right, 1st and 10 now at the 35. Fakes a handoff, gonna keep it himself up the middle to the 41. And that's a 6-yard gain. I sent you a funny Mina Kimes post. I'll check it out. She is pretty funny. That is funny. All right, 2nd down and 4. Hey, look, there's Zach Ertz. Back to pass. Has all the time in the world. Fires.
Oh,
low
look at
McLaurin. McLaurin slides in and catches it. That's going to go for 17 yards and a 1st down. And we got to shake it up Buccaneer. I think that's Dean. Maybe he just got twisted up a little bit. He was a little slow to get up. And they're going to cut to commercial. You know, that would be bad news for Tampa. He's been making some big plays today.
What's that? Oh.
My blanket fell on the ground. Don't worry, I got it. I know you were stressed out about that.
What's that?
My blanket. Dude, check out this little turtle I got on my PC. He's a cool little guy.
What did I do with that page? Oh, he's sloppy. Where'd you get that?
I think your wife. I don't know, but he's a cool little guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
I got him sitting right on top of my PC, so every time I can just like a little boop his head and he'll just. What that tongue do though? I'm saying he's always got it out. Hello, Mitchell. It's a serotonin boost for me. You know. Oh, you guys. I am so tired. Boop for the Doherty. Yeah, I don't have a kitty. It's not really a boop. It's more of a bop. But 1st and 10. Checks it down to Robinson. He's going to power his way for about 5. It's more of a bob than a boop, but I enjoy it. It looks like Dean's going to be questionable. Look at his left knee. So they got a backup in there right now. And they need to take advantage of that if they're Washington. So if that guy comes back in, it changes it. 2nd and 5, delayed handoff, fires over the middle, and a dart to McLaurin again. Look, soon as Dean comes out, who was covering.
So the second when he went to hand that ball off, and it looked like he was going to, those 3 linebackers pushed in a step forward, and he threw it right over him. How is there an illegal man downfield on that? He threw it so fast.
Andrew Wiley, former
Hey,
chief.
that guy looks familiar.
Former chief. Let's see it. He just dead sprinted forward. That's why. He was at the first down marker. That was such a nice play, too. 2nd down and 10. Gonna check it down to Zacchaeus. He's got a bit of a lane, but the big man got in his way.
God.
And he's gonna get 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the Tampa 37.
Washington has got to score a touchdown here if they want a chance to win.
I think every team that has the ball in their hand has to score a touchdown.
Because this is playoff football. You got to retake the lead. You got to put the pressure back. If you let Baker go out there without pressure on him, he's going to cook you.
All right, 3rd and 5.
4-down territory again.
Back to pass, fires.
Broken up.
And broken up. That's Zach Ertz. He was a little slow to get up right there.
Dan is in debate mode.
Yeah, he was hauling that dude that ran up there.
Field goal.
That is a very long field goal. Not that he can't make it. That was a bad throw. Oh, my cats are back at it again. I don't know what they're doing now, but they're not running.
What's up, Eric?
All right, 4th down and 5. Offense stays on the field. Back to pass. Fires. Caught. And he goes right back to Zach Ertz for a huge gain. Puts him right outside the red zone. That's 14 yards. Handoff. That's Eckler. He's going to get tripped up, but he'll get about 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 right inside the red zone. Looks like there's some confusion on the defense right now. 2nd and 6. And that play's getting blown dead. And that'll be a false start. Uh-oh, it's getting chippy. People have got some things to say all of a sudden. I just think they look silly in these white uniforms. I don't know. I feel like they look silly. That's my least favorite color combo out of all their new uniforms.
It just reminds me of 1980s when I watched the Redskins.
2nd down and 11. But those weren't that bad. Handoff, Eckler. And he'll get maybe 2. Maybe 2.
You should be throwing the ball there.
Well, it's 3rd down and 10. I bet it's going to be an end zone shot right here. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, by the way. I need to stop yawning, but I can't. Third and 10 at the 23, peeking outside their red zone. Can they capitalize? I mean, they couldn't get it in on like the 3. Yeah, exactly. They look generic. They look like an XFL jersey. To be fair, all of their jersey combinations do, in my opinion, but the other two have grown on me, like the all red and the all black. Those have grown on me, but this white with red pants, like, I don't like them. Like, when they were the Redskins, it was a different color red, for one, and it just looked better.
So I realized that it's not my TV, it's my cable signal for sure.
I can assume. I figured as much.
So when I got it down in a smaller window, it looks a little better. It's not as bad. You know what? I wonder if I took it off high def.
I feel like we're in the fourth quarter. You might as well just commit to the janky TV for one more quarter.
I know. I'm just trying to come up with get my head for the next step.
Did you try punching the TV yet? That's a good question.
Back in the day, I did.
I've never punched a TV, even when I wanted to.
Smack it in the back a little bit. Ooh.
Third and 10. He's got space and time. He's going to take a deep shot. Oh, and he draws the flag in the end zone.
Yeah, that's one way to get a first down.
I mean, I don't know if it was a flop. I don't know if it was a penalty. I don't know what, but he went flying. And it occurred in the end zone, so that will put them on the 1. This is the only spot that you have even a small chance of running this up the middle, and I still don't think you get in.
Oh, he's got him right there. It didn't help, but it was worth a try.
All right, first and goal at the 1. He's going to roll right, punk fake, and throw it away at the feet of Zach Ertz. He does take a little bit of a shot there.
You know, honestly, they really ought to try calling a different play. They've called the same damn pass play I don't know how many times.
It was just an inaccurate throw because he was getting hit.
Yeah, I don't.
Sidearm. Second and goal. You need to hand this off to your strongest back right here. He hands it off. Oh my God.
And he still fought back to the line of scrimmage.
That's impressive. That was impressive. He got met by 3 guys 3 yards behind the line.
Listen, I don't know anything about anything, but in my opinion, running an RPO, sweeping it out to the right would be something that would work really good for this team or the left.
Look at that muscle, dude.
RPO.
No, they blew it dead, so he does lose 3 here. It's third and goal at the 3. Back to pass. Fires. Ooh! Nearly intercepted. They got to go, I think. I know they don't have to go, but you're giving them the ball back with the lead. Either way, if you take 3.
He has got to come up with a play that he has more than one option in the play. Honestly.
Have Jaden roll left. He doesn't do that very often. Fourth and goal. Back to pass. Fires.
What a bad throw.
And it is incomplete. There's a lot of confusion.
Well, there's 6 points they've left on the table today.
If they would have taken the other field goal, I would say they took the field goal here. Man, that Tampa defense in the red zone is scary. It's hard in the red zone anyway, but they have always, for is a lot of consecutive years, been huge right there. It's plays that get into the end zone outside of the red zone. Like, they have to score from the 30-yard line. They don't have a good red zone offense, but they have a good scoring offense from outside of the red zone. They're just like me playing Madden. I can't score within the 20, but I can score from behind the 20.
You know what? I complained about Zach Taylor all year and making calls like this, but it seems like everybody's making the same calls.
I mean, Dan Campbell showed them that it does pay off. But the weight of a Snorlax? What was the max speed?
What? That's a wide offensive line.
That's a wide to everybody. They were athletic as hell. Tampa's going to get the ball back at their own, I think, 3, maybe 4.
That's why he threw the ball. Because he thought he was going to draw the flag because he had him in contact.
Uh-oh. Oh, 1st and 10, a handoff to Bucky. And he sneaks his way up. He almost broke free. Don't worry, Papa Blood's playing games on his phone. I got you.
Oh, wasn't playing games, but yeah, you're right. I was reading. Oh, please come back so I can see.
2nd down and 6.
2nd down and 6. Baker's in the gun. There's the snap. It's going to hand it off to Bucky, and the line is.
Oh my God! How did he come from behind him? He's going to lose a yard or 2 there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, when you stack 8 men in the box like that, that's when the quarterback is supposed to call an audible and not hand the ball off and throw it.
All right, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, huge play for the Comanches. They need the ball back in the worst way. Back to pass. Fires it to the right side, and it is caught by Evans, and he will fall forward for the first down.
Oh, my God. The athleticism right there.
Reminds me of the T. Higgins goal line score last year.
Okay, so my warehouse job, they opened up second shift on Sundays for the rest of the month. I told them I couldn't work because I have my other job. But my buddy
Fumble on the ground. Who's got it?
That's a turnover. That's a turnover.
Lose the ball in the – oh, my gosh.
But they said, hey, you doing okay? It feels weird working a shift without seeing you walk around making weird noises. I told you I'm like this all the time. Oh, that was on Baker. He just lost the ball. If they can't capitalize within the 10-yard line on this 3rd time around, then they deserve to lose this game.
They deserve to lose. This game's been super clean.
Up until right there. I was just thinking in my head, it's about time for a turnover. But I didn't want to say that and jinx anybody. So I just thought it. But then it happened like the very next play.
Steve says, what weird noises? Kay says, kick the field goal.
He says, feels weird working a shift without seeing you walk around making weird noises. That's all I ever do, bro, is make weird noises all the time. All right, 1st and 10 at the 13. What's up, Georgianne?
Hi, Georgianne.
Someone's calling a timeout. That's Washington going to use their first timeout. They want to get this right, and they need to make a good decision here. They're a little further out. This is their time to take a shot at the end zone.
You know, they're a touchdown and a stop away from a win.
No, like, you know how, like, this is how I describe myself to people I've never met before, like, in a work setting especially, that I have to spend a lot of time around. You know how they say, like, if a shark stops moving, they'll just die, you know? If I stop making weird noises, like, when I'm doing nothing, I would probably just die, I think. Like, that is, like, very true. I just make the weirdest noises. Like, I don't know. Like, I have to have, like, constant something all the time. I have to constantly be doing something. 1st and 10, fakes the handoff. Jaden keeps, and he gets back to the line.
I applaud the difference in the type of play.
Yeah, my mouth's got to be moving, you know. I just make noises. I just do stuff. You know, like I can't handle I can handle silence, like, if I'm, like, laying in bed, like, doom scrolling Twitter or something, you know, like, but, you know, other than that, like, yeah, like, when I'm playing games, I do that too, like, I'm just constantly making noises, and that's how I'm at work all the time. 2nd and 10, back to pass, fires, it's caught by Brown inside the 10, it will be 3rd down. And, like, I'm awake a lot more hours than I ever wanted to be now. And so, like, I gotta keep myself going, you know? If it's quiet, I gotta keep myself going, you know? If no one's talking to me, I'm not talking to myself, but I'm basically talking to myself. I'm just making noises.
Call a different play.
All right, 3rd down and 6. Big play here. 10:45 to go in the 4th. At the 9-yard line. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. Checks it down to Eckler. And they're trying to say that it's an interception.
So no official made any judgment whatsoever about anything. So they're not even going to make a call. They're going to review.
Good on them. Oh, I think he was down. I think his knee was down right there before the ball started moving. Wait, let's see. Yeah, his knee was down before the ball started moving, which is when the defender would have taken it.
Oh, Enrique.
Oh, it's 4th and 2 at the 5. They made a very quick decision. Back to pass. Fires. Caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. Dangerous.
My God. He just flipped it. He didn't even really throw it.
Shoo, that was stressful. They went so fast. And Washington retakes the lead here. He did flip that. He just kind of scanned back and forth across the field.
Woo! He wasn't really open.
No, he wasn't. That's why I said it was scary. They don't call him Scary Terry for nothing, I guess. Extra point is up, and it is good. Manchies take a 3-point lead. Oops, I accidentally typed 30. That is not correct. I wish it was. I want to see the Maniac crash out. Is he streaming today? I know he's had a busy weekend.
I didn't see a notification for him today.
Homeboy got engaged this weekend.
Oh, snap.
So I didn't know if he's streaming or not. He's live? Oh.
Yes, Enrique.
I was going to troll him, but I changed my mind. Like before the game. Snowman is also streaming.
Right now, Alex and I are supporting Washington today.
Oh, today? I'm always supporting Washington.
Well, it depends on who they're playing. Well,
Well,
not for you.
If they're playing the Chiefs, then I'm supporting them a lot less. Well, if they can, come and beat us, then I gotta tip my cap.
Yeah,
Who's streaming with him? Oh, it's the Bills fan, I think. What's his name? Nevitz. Nope, that's Poncho. That's definitely Poncho in there with him.
Did it go?
How's that? It is Alex. All right, kickoff is away, and he's going to return it from the 1. And he's going to make it out to the 25.
Kitty. You got to stop, dude. All right, Baker and the Bucs are back on the field. find themselves down 3, 20-17. Mike's screen is messed up. There we go. Kitty, Baker's back to pass. Looking forward, fires over the middle. Wide open is McMillan, and he'll cross midfield.
He made it to midfield.
Tampa Bay's already in business. Oh, my gosh.
I can't help but listen to them now.
The middle of the field was wide open there. I'm not sure what was going on. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off. There goes Bucky out the outside.
Oh,
he's
the stiff arm.
Too. He gets out about 6 yards.
He did it to him.
Kitty, you got to stop.
I demand a Roblox stream later. Listen, if I'm not toasted after I make dinner, like I have to go cook dinner. Like I'm not just like popping something in the microwave. I'm going and cooking. After I cook dinner and me and Papa Bloody eat dinner, we'll see if I'm cooked.
4. Baker's going to go hand off to Buck. No, he keeps it. Baker tries to get the edge. He's cut off. That should be a face mask. Man.
Oh, he said it too.
My TV was messed up, and I think I saw a face mask.
Let's see. Nope, no face mask. He did that too. No,
I'm looking at it through
making
broken
some
pixelation.
Chicken and broccoli.
So.
He got his shoulder. It wasn't a horse collar though. He didn't grab inside the pads. He grabbed on top.
You can't horse collar a quarterback either.
He wasn't a quarterback anymore.
Never understood that either.
I don't understand it at all.
Back to pass, wide open play, checks it down. That's Otten, I think.
Hang on, Steve. I'll send you what I'm making.
Goes all the way down to the 21-yard line, and 7:19 to go. Tampa's on the verge of putting it in.
Cade, yeah. I don't know who he said, but yes, it's Cade.
I said Otten.
Well, I don't know.
Gain of 20 on the play. 1st and 10. Ball's at the 21. Tampa Bay's approaching the red zone. Hand off to Bucky. He's got the edge. He's at the 15. All the way down to the 13, and he stopped just short of the first down. He stopped his momentum and didn't crash
he stopped his own momentum there.
I know.
I'd have hit him full send. He'd got the first down.
He just put the brakes on. He must have been thinking about cutting back. Man, at that point, you got that head.
You just got to throw that body in.
All right, 2nd down and 1. This play is really good for Baker. He likes the 2nd and short, so he can throw it, hands it off, or keeps it, and he stopped.
And he stuffed.
And he's going to get no gain on the play.
No, Steve, it's a recipe card. It's not a book. It's just one single recipe.
Oh, my gosh.
Now it's 3rd and inches. I bet they play action this. Nah, he's sneaking.
If he hands it off, he's probably going to get stuffed.
Oh, my God.
Gets stuffed, but he breaks loose. And it's going to be 4th down. They timed the jump on the snap, apparently.
Very well, apparently.
Because it looked like offsides from here, but we'll wait and see. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that was even delayed on the defense a little bit.
Yeah, it was well timed. And that play was just blown up from the get-go.
And they're going to tie it up.
Not hesitate. He's going to try to get the 3. Kick is up, and it is good.
We got tie ball game. 4:41 to go. Steakhouse mac and cheese last night? That sounds really good. I had mac and cheese from the restaurant at work when I was snowed in. But I haven't made some like good mac and cheese in a while.
Oh.
I'm just listening to freaking Maniac and Poncho still.
Your child is such a brat. You know it.
Poncho's hilarious to listen to. Yeah, no, he's like consoling Maniac, basically, like trying to talk him through it. So
It's
I just like
okay.
I'm listening. No, he's like talking him through the next set of plays, like he's coaching him essentially. Sometimes there is you sing sound. Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes I just like I don't know, I randomly yell.
Yeah?
I like scare myself sometimes. I'll just yell and I'm like, "Oh my god, why did I do that?" And it's always followed by a why did I do that? I can't help it. I don't even notice it until someone says something and then I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're right." Unless it's very obnoxious and then I go through the why did I do that steps.
All right, Tampa Bay is set to kick off here. 4:41 left in the game. Game is tied. Kick is up. And it's going to be fielded 3 yards deep, and he'll take a knee.
Smart man. Do you think Dan Quinn takes a field goal if he gets the opportunity?
Depends on how much time's left, but yes.
I would hope so, because he could be up 6 minimum right now.
Yeah.
Potentially 9. And 9 is 2 scores.
And that's the thing, man. It's hindsight, foresight, but I don't know. When you're on the road, and it's early in the game, you need points.
Sam, that's so real. I love that. At the end of the day, they have to put points on the board. Because, I mean, it's playoffs, so if they do go to overtimes, both team does get the ball. But if you have the opportunity to put up points, you have to in these last 4 minutes. Even if you have to settle for 3, you still have to score points. Because if Washington scores 3, Tampa's almost comfortable playing for a field goal. Like, they're going to play for a touchdown, but they're okay with getting a field goal because I know they're going to get the ball in overtime. Alex needs shut-eye. Alex is not going to sleep for at least 3 more hours. Like, even if this game ended right now, it's probably not going to happen. Because me and him will start freaking yapping. Because if I'm not making noises, I'm just yapping. So if they tie, is there just not a next game? No, it's like college rules, essentially.
We play till we have a winner today.
Yeah, both teams get the ball, then its next score wins. But if it's tied at the
they start a new clock.
They start a new like a whatever the overtime 10-minute quarter. So it's like college basically. I would hate to be in the NFL and go into double overtime. You know how tiring that would be for the team that wins that has to play next week? Obviously, they get a week of rest still, but, like, I don't know. It sucks. I mean, you wouldn't win. Lack of sleep is similar to being drunk. I have 2 moods. I don't sleep at all, or I sleep for, like, a week at a time. Like, 2 weeks ago, I slept for 23 and a half hours straight.
You needed it.
But then I didn't sleep for, like, 5 days. So, like, I don't know.
This cat likes these hugs.
He likes being warm. He's a cold boy, just like me. I'm always cold, so is he. That's why he likes to be held.
All right, here we go. Kickoff is up.
Didn't we already have a kickoff?
I must have missed something. Because they did it again.
I'm like tripping now. They definitely already kicked off, right?
Are we having deja vu?
Yeah. That's crazy, right? Like that already happened.
Oh, the ball hit something.
Oh, it hit a line. There was interference. Okay. Oh, I was tripping out. I'm not gonna lie. 1st and 10. Quick pass out. Oh, and he smacked after about 5 yards. Yeah, let's go. Why did they even re-kick though? If they were content with like the touchback, you know? I guess
I'm sure Dan Quinn made him re-kick it.
Why not, I guess.
In case they accidentally kick it out of bounds, they kick it super short and they get a good run back.
Right. That happens a lot at the Dallas Stadium. 2nd down and 5. Handoff. Robinson. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
They are not letting them run the ball. Daniels is just going to have to throw it.
Isn't your heart the same size as a 6-foot person's? I don't know. I've never actually seen my heart. I've also never seen a 6-foot person's heart either. I don't know that I've ever seen a real heart, like, other than, like, in a movie or something. In a textbook. It could be the same size. I don't know.
Huge play.
All right, 3rd and 6. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Pressure's coming. Fires. And it's completed. That's Brown. No. Yes. All the way to midfield.
He's been so good today going into the middle of the field. Just everywhere they put him, he's making plays.
I did miss the point of the statement. I don't understand. What have you been doing with your life? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Making him sleepy and annoying him. That's what I've been doing with my life. And working. A lot.
Man, we're already down to 2:40 to go.
And they're all the way at the Bucs 45. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Eckler.
Why?
I appreciate them trying. JP!
Charts!
I'm drinking water. Well, I'll take a drink of water with you. All right, no gain on that run. It's second down, and they can let this run to the 2-minute warning.
Which they should.
Revolver, what's good? In late, good game so far. It has been a good game so far. Team water. Hydrate before you dehydrate. We're officially at the 2-minute warning.
What's going to happen next? What's going to be the play?
Jaden is him. Jaden is him. They're going to put it in the end zone.
They're going to score 7?
They're going to score at least 6. But Zane's been pretty money, so I'm good with saying 7.
Man, that
to me like a 30-yard pass. I feel like Brown's getting a touchdown. He's earned it this game. And if this game goes to overtime, I support that being the walk-off. It says Beartooth. Ohio natives. Thomas, what's
up, dude? Let's go.
Well, Revolver. Probably the Chiefs and Lions. But if Washington wins this game, I'm rooting for them to go all the way in the NFC.
Yeah, because you did have Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
And their offense failed today.
But that was like a preseason, so, like, I didn't really make any predictions once we had, like, our actual 7 from each conference.
No.
I've just been saying I want Kansas City and Washington.
I mean, that would be pretty good. And you know what? It lines up pretty well because look at the AFC right now. Buffalo and Baltimore are going to be in a bloodbath next week. Seemingly, Houston's probably the best opponent for you guys to play in your divisional round.
Their D-line's tough.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to play Baltimore than Buffalo. Beartooth is a band. Check them out.
Ohio natives. They're pretty sick, I ain't gonna lie.
2020. 2-minute warning. Here we go. Ball's at the 45.
Why'd your voice go so high?
Because I'm excited.
Okay. Second down and 10. Fakes the handoff. Tries to throw screen. He does. And he feeds it over the defender. That's Eckler. And he's going to take it all the way to the 27. Wow. That is dangerous.
Timeouts.
That was dangerous. Little back shoulder.
Kind of check down screen. That's kind of an original play.
John said, "That's it." Oh man, that was dangerous, but a great play. Tampa uses their first time out here, stops the clock at 1:41. The Commanders are at the 27. Look, they're showing all the jersey combos that I like better. Except for that one.
So here we go.
All right, 1st and 10. Oh, man, this is crazy. Somebody jumped. It's a free play. They hand it off anyway. And he's going to get 8 on the ground. I feel like they'll decline this.
I think they'll take the penalty.
You're right. It'll be a first down. It's only like 2 more yards.
They didn't even get the penalty.
The flag came out.
I saw no indication.
I saw the flag, though.
Clock's still running.
Maybe it was a glove. Does anybody got yellow gloves on?
They should run this clock all the way down.
Second down and 2. Clock's under a minute now. And they're going to hand it off. And he was going to get slung forward for a yard. I've seen Tampa throw these players more forward than backwards in this game. I might have been a glove or a cleat I saw, but I thought I saw a flag.
Listen, we've already had deja vu. They kicked it twice. I saw the flag. I thought I saw it because we both said free play.
And then Tampa's going to use their next timeout here. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2 with 55 seconds. Yellow shoes on Washington's side of the ball. It very well could have been a flying hand or shoe, but I swear.
Man, I thought I saw a flag. Your cat's going to go
I also thought I saw someone jump.
You did. You should have you saw somebody jump and then you should have seen a flag.
See, he said he saw a flag also.
Come on. I mean, that's what
don't bother rewinding on your janky TV.
Well, that's my janky TV is okay.
Maybe it was a shoe. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it was a shoe.
But I did see somebody offsides.
I did see someone offsides. I did see yellow. Washington some of them have yellow cleats and gloves. It could have been that. Someone definitely jumped, and they did not stop the game for it. Which honestly would have probably benefited Tampa Bay.
You know what's funny? I switched receivers because I thought it might be my receiver that was going bad, and I put the one on it that doesn't have DVR.
Oh, mine doesn't have DVR. Call New York. Yeah, we need to talk.
Well, if they can stop the dang game over a half of a yard on a mark, it's gonna change.
Wouldn't it have stopped the clock on a defensive penalty also, and it would have saved Tampa a timeout?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think that was still important. They were definitely offsides.
Maybe they thought since Tampa Bay or since Washington got such a good jump on the other side that maybe them guys just got a good jump too. Maybe they're just turnabout as fair play.
Maybe. I don't know.
It ended up being an 8-yard run. Who cares, right? I mean, if you're a Washington fan. Tampa fan, if you're a Tampa fan, you should scream for the penalty.
Yeah, but you could have had a 5-yard gain and still a first down, like you said.
And they gave him 9 on the play.
No, that was the second play. He had a second run.
Here it is.
3rd down and 1.
Man, if I was
sneaking, that's Mariota, isn't it?
Gosh, just go out. Just go wide.
They're going to burn a timeout here. They were going to sneak it with Mariota. Why didn't they?
I don't know.
He just doesn't want to get hit. I don't blame him.
How bad would you feel if you were Dan Quinn if you sent Mariota out there just to sneak it for a half yard and he fumbled?
Dude, that would be.
You could live with a Jaden Daniels fumble. You could not live with a Marcus Mariota fumble.
He said, "I don't know, coach. I changed my mind." I mean, this is a big play.
Them boys look awful hungry. Listen, sneak it twice. If you don't get it, they deserve it.
Sneak it twice. They don't have timeouts, and they got less than a minute.
Yeah, you run. Oh my gosh, I would rather be in sneak formation. I have a bad feeling that they're going to run it up the middle and get stuffed for a 2-yard loss.
3rd down and 1. Fakes the handoff. Pressure's coming. Jaden's going to keep, and he's going to dive forward for the first.
That's the game.
Uh-oh, someone's hurt. He didn't want a butt fumble. You're right. Let's see what happened.
If he would have handed that ball off, look what would have happened. Whoop! Still almost got
He still almost got smoked. Kicks have been missed before. Kicks have been blocked before. It is not necessarily game.
Well, worst case scenario, Washington is not losing this game in regulation. Well, unless somebody returns a block.
Jaden is him. All right, Tampa took their last timeout with 39 seconds. Washington still has a timeout.
So you take a knee, you get the ball lined up where you want it, use your timeout at 3 seconds and kick a field goal or try to. You live with that. Don't do anything stupid. Don't run a play.
I think they're running the ball here.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, thank you.
And he's going to take a knee on the left side of the field. Oh, man, I just heard a loud noise from my kitchen, and I just hope it was outside. I just hope it was like ice breaking or something. It better not have been the cats.
It was not the cats. It was probably Eggo.
They're chanting MVP for mediocrity. Sports fans don't need to be allowed to vote. True. I don't have a cookie jar, Steve. I kept them cookies on a plate inside my oven because I can't put them anywhere because of my freaking cats.
I thought, didn't one of your cats break the toaster?
I didn't break the toaster, but the toaster was on the ground.
Well, Zane Gonzalez, 3 seconds left.
Play of the game right here. Oh, God, I hope that was not the cats. All right, it's going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt.
He doinked one earlier.
Did he really?
No, somebody
is up.
In this game.
He doinked it for real, but it went in. I'm sorry, Baker. But Jaden is him.
No, somebody doinked it in the earlier game today. Oh, my gosh.
Woo! Woo!
The look on Maniac's face is priceless.
Oh, yeah, I still have a stream up for this. Oh, I did it on purpose.
I'm going to apologize for him.
Woo! Ooh. Look at that doink. Dude, the Commanders get the Lions, bro. That is they ain't winning that game. What's up, MH? How you doing?
Yeah, I remember you. It's been a minute. Poor Maniac.
Poor Baker, man. He's had a heck of a year. I do feel for that guy.
Man, the Comanches and the Lions, though.
Dude, it could be fun. It's probably going to be a blowout, but it could be fun.
I mean,
Jaden is him. What's good, JP?
That's a very long conversation, MH. Come back, check out when the next time I stream, and we'll definitely discuss it. But there's lots of things that need work.
It's not a conspiracy. Jaden is him. Also, the Lions are the 1 seed, so they're not supposed to technically lose.
This 4-5 game is the one where there's usually there can be the upset. It's most likely.
It's always the most fun game because it's the most equal game.
Yeah, it's the worst seeded division champion against the best wild card, which is usually pretty equal.
I don't believe in conspiracy, but I do believe that Jaden is him. I'm 4-1, and all of my how many games have been played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. I've got 4 right. 1 that I wrong. So yeah, I'm 4-1 of everything I've wanted to happen so far. Not what I picked, but 4-1 in what I have wanted to happen.
I got my picks right.
I don't care about the picks. I care about my personal wants more. Did he call bank on that?
Nobody wants to hear what I think about the Super Bowl.
It's a 3-peat season. He thinks the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl.
I didn't say that.
3-peat season.
I want the Lions there. I think the Chiefs are going to be there.
I want whoever wins the Lion-Detroit game in the Super Bowl.
The Lion-Detroit game?
Or the Detroit-Washington game. I want whoever wins that game in the Super Bowl.
I just feel like for some reason I feel like it's going to be Philadelphia, even though I don't want that.
Philadelphia. No, whoever wins Minnesota and Rams, they're going to upset Philly.
Man, I would love to see a Lions-Chiefs Super Bowl.
Philly didn't even look all that stout against Green Bay.
Jalen Hurts hadn't played in 2 weeks. Green Bay's defense has been unreal the last couple of weeks. It's the 2 of the better defensive teams left in the world playing today. I don't know. We'll see.
Fair. I don't know. Houston's defense underrated. So they're going to be sneaky. Exactly. There's no conspiracy. Hey, Baker will be back, bro. He's earned a spot in Tampa, and I think they're going to be relevant, especially as long as he's there. Nah, Vasant, you're just mad that Jaden is him, okay? Jaden is him. He's the real deal. Dude, he freaking took a gash out of his cheek today. All right, he is him. Look at him. They had to glue his face back.
His modeling career might be out the window, but he's got a career as a quarterback.
He needs to bulk up in the offseason, though.
He is thin.
Please. He's very thin. I do not want to see his lower half broken.
Has Bowles hit his ceiling? I mean, sure. But his ceiling does include a Super Bowl, so.
I mean, he has a ring.
And he doesn't. And Baker's a good quarterback, but Baker's probably not going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. So there's differences. You know, you don't have to be a great head coach if you got a great quarterback.
I want to see if a quarterback goes second overall this year in the draft. I guarantee they will not have the year that CJ and that Jaden has as rookies. It doesn't matter which quarterback gets drafted. If they get drafted second overall this year. Probably won't happen, but if it happens.
And Baker is a good quarterback.
You know, once Baker grew up a little bit, because he was a bit of a head case for a little while, he's become a really good quarterback. There was nothing wrong with him in Cleveland, but he didn't know when to sit down when he was hurt.
Yeah. And he didn't know when to let himself heal.
And he played superhero a lot because he thought, you know.
He didn't know when to shut up.
Well, yeah, that too. But that was the maturity part and him growing up I was talking about. But I'm talking about like
that was
a lot of things that got him in trouble was he made mistakes trying to be a superhero. You know, that's why people thought maybe he wasn't that good. But look, he's calmed down a lot. And he did have a turnover in this game, which was on him. But it was just a mess of a play, you know? Like, he was not the sole contributor in that. But he played a very clean game other than that, you know? And he's had a very clean season. You know, he headbutted a couple Rams players enough times that set him straight. Helmetless.
You ready for the next adventure of the day?
Yeah, no, this was a great game. This was exactly the game I thought it was going to be. You know, either team winning this close was exactly how I thought this game was really going to go. I was just pulling for Washington. I did not expect a win from either team. But I'm very, you know, pleased. He would always try to force plays. He's a lot more smarter now. See, I think. Oh, here he goes. I agree with this 100%. Like, he played superhero ball, try to force it when he was down or behind or you know whatever. He matured in the ways that he didn't say everything that was on his mind every time now. You know, and he's got to. You know, I think the change of scenery. Being in Cleveland's not good for anybody. In terms of football, all right? That's why I want Nick Chubb to be free. But, you know, I don't know. I think Baker's still solid. He had probably the best year of his career this year, for sure. And he's only gotten better. He's only gotten better with time. I don't have no problem. I love Tampa Baker. Yeah, Myles Garrett also. Free Myles Garrett. Well, Myles Garrett's probably gone anyway, but please free Nick Chubb.
They're probably going to go on the hunt for draft picks next year. Let Deshaun play out this next year if he can.
If he can.
It's just going to be bad in Cleveland next year, I'm pretty sure.
It's already bad in Cleveland. It's been bad in Cleveland since Baker left. Honestly, I mean, I know they went to the playoffs last year, but it's been bad in Cleveland. But anyway, it was a great game, dudes. Make sure you guys come in here tomorrow night and support this guy. He's going to be hanging out during the Vikings and Rams game. I unfortunately will not be here. I do have to go to work. I'm pretty sad about that, but I'm going to try to hang around at least as much as I can while it's going on. Make sure you stream demand. I mean, I gotta eat first, and then I gotta see where my mental and my body is at. Every Monday is gonna be Alexless.
Oh, and by the way, Crafty, just for your information, I did not cut the stream yesterday. Just so you know, that was your last terminology in here.
I'll come up with evidence tomorrow. Well, I won't be here, so there's no conspiracy about the number 2 overall draft pick. But yeah, appreciate you all. I need some food. Jaden is him. The way I started this stream is how I'm gonna end this stream. Jaden is him. Now you got to see it with your own eyes. We love you guys. And he will see you on the next one. I will see you when I see you. But